the last great Star Trek series, and I loved it. So that's how we're starting this little video off. It's a continuation, of course, of what we did last time with the seeing Deep Space Nine, the virtual Deep Space Nine. I don't know. I think they should make a real, like kind of a real scale model of it, right? Because you're doing it all on the computer. So we're going back to tomorrow. This is the Roddenberry archive. Now I don't know. Now this is 3 weeks old. I'm gonna have to start following more people here. There's also something with 2001 Space Odyssey, but we'll check that another time. But we got some recent, I mean, fairly recent. The Odysseys, Space Odyssey. This is from a month ago. So I'm going to take a look at this for tonight because I'm going to review ABCs of Death 2.5. Kind of mixed feelings about that one, but for right now, we're going to look at the Roddenberry archive. Return to Tomorrow. Now, last time I showed you the bridges of the Enterprise and some of the other ships, and I've shown you all that Light had to offer, from the novels and concept art prototypes to the finished things from the shows, even what was going to come out with Star Trek Phase 2, which I think I like that. I like the Enterprise bridge from Star Trek Phase 2. That was my birth year, of course. We've seen all the different Enterprises from Enterprise and the movies and Discover. Oh, that I still think back to that Discovery bridge. That was such a tacky bridge. That when you get not Discovery but the Enterprise, that when you get to Strange New Worlds, yeah, they changed the colors, but it was still tacky. So this is 3 weeks ago. We're going to take a look at it. I'm going to react to it because I have not seen this yet. I have not seen this at all. So I'm only assuming it's going to be like anything like the Deep Space Nine video with Armin Shimmerman, right? So let's go ahead and
come with me into a world where no one
please.
Has gone before.
Yeah, thank you.
A world of brave explorers,
Prodigy colors,
futuristic starships, a wondrous realm where imagination and science meet. Come with me into the Gene Roddenberry archive.
There's Enterprise Delta, Galaxy class, Enterprise E. Look at all these Next Generation. There's a Defiant. Look at all these ships. Holy shit! There's Discovery. There's the Grissom. Look at all this. John Delancey. Star Trek's in trouble, isn't it? I think that.
Gene Roddenberry once wrote that the Starship Enterprise is real, and he was right. Of course, the Enterprise is a fictional starship, but it is also a very real vehicle for storytelling. Roddenberry conceived the Enterprise to take
he wanted this thing to look fucking great.
And our imagination to the furthest reaches of the cosmos. In creating Star Trek, Roddenberry wanted the ship to be a familiar, believable counterpoint to the strange new worlds that he hoped to visit in each week's episodes. He succeeded. The ship has become an icon, not just of the show.
I'm now thinking of the Hallmark ornament.
It has come to symbolize exploration and the power
Archer ship.
Of imagination. And just as Star Trek has won a place in
the
heart
movies,
of man, so has an ever-growing fleet of starships named
the animated series
taken their place in popular culture. Each of these ships has become a beloved character
Star Trek 4.
in their own right.
I remember Beta. Not Sulu's ship, that's Harriman's ship? Harrison's ship? Whatever. C, that's Garrett's ship. E, Hole. That's G. G, I don't remember this one. The Enterprise J. Are we going to see the Enterprise J? Can we look inside?
The artists of the Roddenberry
No.
archive
We're back on the NX-01. Yeah, yesterday's, or yeah, the alternate timeline.
And you may have already experienced our virtual bridge walkthroughs.
Kind of.
So you know firsthand the wonder and the fun of stepping into these magical places.
There's not much, but they showed a little bit. Star Trek Beyond. That is so great. I thought it was a little more blue.
Now, a major expansion to the Roddenberry archive has made even
Deep Space
more
Nine.
starships and more sets available.
Promenade. Where's Cisco's quarters?
These remarkable recreations on the Apple Vision Pro app and on the Roddenberry Archive website.
Yeah. I probably have to get the app. But I don't have Apple.
And over a dozen feature films, Star Trek's fleet has grown far.
Protostar. That's it. Where's Protostar?
Include such storage ships as Excelsior.
Look at that. Sulu ship. You have a hearing problem, Lieutenant?
Cerritos.
Yeah, yes, Cerritos. Oh, good. It's flickering out. That's the way it's supposed to happen.
The Roddenberry Archive have been working to document and recreate a growing
USS Discovery. It's some sort of ship.
And as Star Trek's tapestry grows
Yeah.
deeper and richer,
Mirror
an entire
universe.
multiverse has emerged.
Okay, yeah, it's the
featuring
markings on the
vessels from
sides.
alternate realities, such as the Mirror Universe and the Kelvin timeline.
Yep.
The Roddenberry Archive even features ships from alternate versions of Star Trek.
Phase
as well as
2.
some fascinating designs that never made it to the
Yep,
screen.
this one, the NCX or whatever it's called, XVC or whatever it's called. Planet of the Titans.
We've all imagined what
This
it must feel
junk,
like to stand on the
junk.
bridge of a starship. Star Trek's remarkable command centers are not just cool cities.
Garbaggio.
They have become symbols of advanced
Excelsior. This is cool.
human-oriented technology and have inspired real-world designs.
Voyager.
Sad
Saw it a little bit.
reality of filmmaking is that each of these sets must be taken down at the end of shooting. But fortunately,
Just put them on eBay.
thanks to the Roddenberry Archive, you can now revisit these sets through these virtual recreations.
Bozeman. Yeah, there wasn't much to the Bozeman. So this is just kind of recapping all the stuff we've seen. I guess it's nice to revisit. Star Trek 3, yeah. Look at these weird seats. Oh, it's so 80s, those
From the
seats.
very beginning of the original series,
Yeah,
and
the
subsequent production,
the
these
reading
sets
lamps.
provided a backdrop for the drama.
Yeah, it started out with this battleship gray, and then slowly we got the 70s colors.
Illuminate the characters
And
aboard these ships.
no.
In doing so, these sets
Nah.
provide fascinating glimpses into Roddenberry's imagined future, in
Eh.
which technology and science improved life for everyone.
Yeah. Meh.
Not only is the archive adding
Yeah, this is the Klingon ship from the battle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the briefing room. Yes. I gotta have the Jeffries tube. Transporter room. Captain Kirk's quarters. Or it could be Archer sneaking in there. Look at that. Look at this. Very simple. 1967, 1966. You know, gotta have these little shelves. Main engineering. Next generation. Big hallway.
And now, thanks to the archive, you can stroll down the corridor of Deck 5. Take a meeting with the captain in their quarters.
Captain Pike's quarters. That's
Stand
amazing.
watch in the engine room.
Yeah.
Be sure to
I cannot do it, Captain.
mix ratio. Remember, just
There's
a
a,
dash of
but there's an upper level.
No, that's martini. Sorry. Supervise operations on the cargo deck. Report
Oh
for
my
duty
god,
on the
cargo
battle
hold.
bridge
I forgot
as the
about that.
ship goes into combat. I hope for their sake they're not trying to
That's-
take on Picard's old friend from the Q continuum.
Huh?
That would be very unwise.
That's the battle bridge from
Cure
87.
to an alien virus alongside Dr. McCoy in sickbay.
Oh, where's the pushing
Unwind
exercise
and head
thing?
forward with a drink, as long as Guinan is not serving. Or just relax and take in the cosmos. Or report to the transporter room for an away team mission. And
Yep.
for those occasions when the transporter just won't do,
Late
head down to the
89 there. Looks like
ship
1989.
for short-range transport to a nearby planet or to your next destination.
Sakura. I never heard of that kind of shuttlecraft.
And if that destination is Deep Space Nine, be sure to set aside some time to stroll through the station's
Yep.
promenade.
Where's Cisco's
Check out the
Where's Cisco's
stores,
stuff?
Meet your friends at Quark's, and maybe try your luck with a spin of
Gotta
the
have
Turbo
that.
Wheel.
Because that's the place where everybody goes to.
I learned that the hard way.
Hmm.
Props are an important important part of the
Yes.
in the hands of a skilled actor, they can define a character and help tell the story. In many of our virtual sets, you can get in close and examine the props and study the ingenuity
Wow.
of talented designers,
Oh yeah, the
prop
transparent
makers, and
ones.
set
Yeah.
decorators.
Where's that
The goal
wristwatch
of
from
these
Star Trek 3?
recreations, first, to allow people today to revisit their favorite ships and interiors from the Star Trek adventures we've all shared.
Oh my
But the
God.
fact is that our most important audience
Shuttlecraft.
is in the future. We hope our efforts will serve
There's
people
Botany
10,
Bay.
20, 50 years from now or more.
Vulcan
We
shut.
want to
Yeah,
give
that one.
future
I remember.
researchers, students, and filmmakers an accurate
Romulan bird of
record of a
prey.
remarkable chapter in today's popular
I still have to
entertainment.
find my Star Trek
Each of
3D
these
chess set.
starships, sets, and props helps bring Star Trek to life. They are the product of an extraordinary family of filmmakers. Each artifact is an important record of a modern mythology in which we
USS
voyage through the
Grissom.
stars through the power of imagination. A voyage on which we shared adventure,
Enterprise
friendship,
G. Looks
and
like
many
junk.
a bit of very real
Let's get to
inspiration.
the J.
Today, please join me in exploring the Roddenberry Archive's expanded celebration of the work of Star Trek's creator. You can join the adventure on our website or on the Apple Vision Pro
See, their
app.
job is to
We hope
archive,
that
but
you will enjoy
who's
this
given the
presentation
permission to
and that
design
they
the
will
J's
help those of
interior?
us who love Star Trek today and in the future to explore the remarkable legacy of Star Trek's creator, Gene Roddenberry. Please join us online at roddenberry.x.io.
That was it. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me see if I can find that 3D chess set at the end of this. But look at that. So they're saving Star Trek. Well, they're archiving everything. I don't know if it's going to save it. I mean, you can only save the feel, the look, the dimensions, the virtual reality of what we once had. You had a couple of actors in there for like, I don't know, like how is this going to work out? Because we haven't seen anything more than Leonard Nimoy likeness and the one lieutenant from the Cage Enterprise crew, Pike's Enterprise crew, right? We haven't seen more than that, so I don't know what they're trying to do with all that. Based on what we saw with the KFC commercial, it wouldn't be too difficult to get a lot of different people, put prosthetics, and then create CGI around them so that you have basically like one-to-one scale of all the actors in those characters. So Mr. Spock, Kirk, Pike, um, Gary Mitchell, right? Or that doctor that died with Gary Mitchell, right? Or Dr. McCoy, or Uhura, or Harry Mudd, the Tribbles, the Klingons, every kind of character, right? It's archiving everybody, but so much work, and I just don't think they're going to revisit it for a TV show. Like you could say, okay, let's say Q takes Anson Mount, you know, you know, Pike somewhere in the on his previous ship, right? Would they go to the exact model? Would they go to the exact thing? I just don't think they would. I don't think they would do it. I think they would just stick with the realistic sets. Go with what you know. It's interesting. It's PlayStation 7 graphics, and it's getting better and better to you can't tell them apart. But like with AI, when somebody says, like, if I'm saying how the way I'm explaining things now, it's like the way I'm explaining things now is very that sounds like they're reading, right? So you could tell when something's AI, when something's a bot. It's old people who were maybe they were like teenagers in the 70s. They kind of think of those science fiction, like the Bionic Woman or $6 Million Man, when you had evil robot imposters, and so that kind of comes back into their mind when they think of this stuff. They think they see duplicates of other people, but they're AI. It's like, oh crap! It's like those '70s shows with the face tears off and it's fembot. It's just like scary. So I just don't have any. I'm amazed at what they're doing, but other than archiving it, are there any real applications for TV shows or movies that they're going to use this for. Is it going to be used the way it should be used? I was going to say that, yeah, I think Prodigy could stand a theatrical release like Ninja Turtles, like Crypto the Super Dog, right? Crypto the Super Pets. I think that they could have a really big story on the big screen instead of season 3, but we'll have to see because at this point, I don't know. But let me see if we can end this video on a positive note because I went through most of my boxes. I got Star Trek stuff over there. I'm going to see if I can find a couple of things, actually. I may end up finding one thing, but... trying to put together the Eternia Tower, I lost my mind. Should be a lot easier. But let's take a look in there. Because what I think I'm looking for might be in that... I think that's it. Hold on. I got shoes. Yeah. Check it out. It's my Star Trek chess set. It's my Star Trek chess set. I know because those are the segments. See? You can tell right there. That's my Star Trek chess set. Fantastic. And I found... Oh, don't break anything. And I found down here, just now, it's in here. Yes. We got some music in there. We got all kinds of stuff. All right. Let's put this up. Like it's like decorating the Christmas tree, everyone. Let's do that. So, I don't think we're ever gonna get play sets. I mean, Playmates could re-release the Enterprise bridge if they wanted to, but they're not going to do that. So, let me move some things. This is what I was talking about, the Christmas ornament. This is the Star Trek Christmas ornament. Very hard to find that. This is the one with Leonard Nimoy saying, Shuttlecraft to Enterprise, Spock here, happy holidays, live long and prosper. Great stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Let me see. Oh, we have a problem. That back is not going to protect. I have to move. I have to see if I can move. And there we have a Romulan warbird. Let's see if we can put that right on top. What a Star Trek day, everybody. Tonight is Star Trek night. I have to make sure that the segments are going to fit. Kind of. And it kind of fits. Look at her arms a little twisted. It's fine. That's what the doctor's for. I'm sure I have Dr. Crusher somewhere. And there it is. A little bit dusty, but you can kind of see around the bridge. Results may not be typical. I think the door still works, right? Kind of. It's like when you go back on the Enterprise and everybody's turned to creatures. Remember that episode where everybody turned to monsters? That's the one that Gates McFadden directed. And we got other parts in here. Some things are kind of broken and they no longer fit, but that's fine. There's a Ferengi stowing away. That's it. That's it for now. So we'll keep an eye on this stuff, and I'll take a look at the 2001 Space Odyssey stuff at another time. Yeah. Live long and prosper, whatever that means.